Good morning. My name is QAIREEN. I am in year 4 grade. I'm from SEKOLAH RENDAH TUTONG. I am about to share about a story, the shop that sold empty boxes. Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and friends. Let me ask you a question. If you found a box that sold empty boxes, would you buy one? I wouldn't. Why would anyone pay for an empty box? But one day, a year for a girl named Mia did exactly that, and it changed her life forever. One Saturday morning, Mia was exploring a street she had never visited before. As she walked past a row of shops, one particular shop caught her attention. A large sign hung up the shop door, the empty box shop. Mia laughed. Who would buy an empty box? Curious, she stepped inside. The box was filled with boxes of every size. Big box, small box, round box, and square box. But every single one was empty. At least that was Mia thought. Behind the counter stood an old shopkeeper. Welcome, he said warmly. Would you buy Would you like to buy a box? Mia shook her head. Why would I buy an empty box? The shopkeeper smiled. Because what's inside depends on you. Mia looked confused. But they're empty, are they? The shopkeeper handed her a small blue box. This one costs one book. One book? Yes, read one book and the box is yours. Mia loved reading, so she agreed. The next day, she finished a storybook and returned to the shop. The shopkeeper handed her the blue box. Now open it. Mia lifted the lid. Suddenly, a bright light filled the room. Inside, she saw hundreds of ideas flying around like colorful butterflies. There were inventions, stories, drawings, projects, dreams. Mia gasped. What is this? The shopkeeper smiled. Those are possibilities. Possibilities? Yes. Reading fills your mind with them. The following week, Mia read another book. This time it was about animals. When she returned to the shopkeeper gave her a green box. Inside she found curiosity, questions, wonder, ideas she had never thought about before. Week after week, Mia kept reading. Every book earned her another box. Each box contained something different. One held confidence, one held creativity, one held courage, one held imaginations. Soon Mia noticed something strange. The more she read, the less empty the boxes became. And the more she learned, the more ideas she had. She started writing stories, building models, solving problems, asked questions, dreaming bigger dreams. One day, Mia asked the shopkeeper, where do all these things come from? The old man smiled. They don't come from the boxes. They don't? He shook his head. The boxes were always empty. Mia blinked. Then where did everything come from? The shopkeeper pointed gently at her head. From you! Mia was shocked. From me? Of course. Every book you read adds knowledge. Knowledge creates ideas. Ideas create possibilities. And possibilities create the future. Then the shopkeeper handed her one final box. It was larger than the others. Across the lid were words. Tomorrow. Mia carefully opened. Inside was a mirror, nothing else, just a mirror. Looking back at her reflection, confused, she looked at the shopkeeper. What does this mean? The old man smiled. It means tomorrow belongs to you. You are the one who will create it. At that moment, Mia finally understood. The boxes had never been magical. The real magic was reading, because every book she read helped fill her mind with knowledge, and knowledge helped shape her future. The next day, Mia returned to the street, but the shop had disappeared. There was no sign, no boxes, no shopkeeper. It was the shop had never existed. Yet Mia still remembered its message. Ladies and gentlemen, our minds are like empty boxes. Every book we read fills our minds with them. Every idea helps us solve problems. Every solution helps build our future. So let us fill our minds with knowledge. Let us open more books. Let us discover more possibilities. Because tomorrow is not something we find. Tomorrow is something we create. Thank you.